Hi guys, and welcome back to That Random Geeky Guy. I'm Ryan, and you know me anyway, but this is Alfie.
Hello.
You may have recognised Alfie. He's featured in previous videos. He goes under the gamer tag Wolfie Burt. We made a custom briefcase PC for you, didn't we, a while back? And we've done other PCs since then. But today he's helping me out with another video. So obviously you're finding us in an unusual setting for That Random Geeky Guy. So we're outside. I do go outside despite my pale complexion. And today, as you probably noticed from the video title, we are testing, let me just grab this. We are testing this, which is a DJI Mavic Mini. So it's one of DJI's kind of entry-level, decent quality drones. And I want to give you guys just kind of a bit of an overview of it and show you it kind of in action. And this is where Alfie comes in. So Alfie, let's show him what you've brought along so that we can actually test this drone out and show you what it can do. So we brought another bit of kit, which is very cool, which Alfie's going to show you now. Talk to me about it, man. What is it?
This is a HPI Bullet MT 3.0, and it runs on 20% nitro fuel.
Cool. So for those who haven't used one before, this is basically a nitrous or nitro RC car. Absolutely awesome. Love these things. They're really cool. And I think it's a good pairing, isn't it, mate?
Definitely.
Checking this out while using this. HPI is a fantastic brand as well. So if you're ever looking into RC and that sort of stuff, I'm sure you can back me up when I say HPI is a good brand to look at. So look, we're going to get set up. We're going to get into kind of flight mode with this. Get that going, and we'll show you what this, and I guess what that can do. Okay guys, so before we take off, I'm just going to show you exactly what we've kind of got in this kit. So this is the extended range or extended flight time kit, which actually at time of filming is on offer on Amazon. So there will be a link in the video description. As ever with our Amazon links, it is an associate link, it is a paid link, so we do get a kickback from it. So I'd really appreciate it if you are looking to check something like this out, follow that link below. Anyway, you get a lot of kit. So the drone is the obvious one. So obviously there is the drone, but also included within the kit, you've got a charging station, which is this one here. Because it's that extended range, it comes with 3 batteries. These batteries are like £50 each separately. So getting 3 of them in the kit is a really, really good start. And this is a charging dock that it goes into. It's a smart charger. It charges one battery, moves on to the next one, moves on to the next one, and then can also charge off into the controller, which I'll show you now. Everything's designed to fold down really small. So you'll notice with the drone itself, all of these fold in, so it goes into a real small compact unit. Same with the controller here as well. So the controller you actually plug into your phone. So you use the phone as the screen. This has got a 4-kilometer range, and then when we open this up, the phone goes into the base here. There's a connector in here, and it can use with multiple different devices. And then we've also got tucked away just some little joystick controls as well. And then that's pretty much it. We put all this together, put the phone in the bottom, and it's ready to go. Okay guys, so here we go. So this is all set up now. I've got my phone in here. This gives me a live view of the camera on the drone, as well as allowing me to take off.
Please check it on the map.
It's just updated its home point. So that means that if I have to do a return to home, it knows where it's taken off from and it can come back to that location. Let me bring you guys in and we'll get this to take off.
Take off. The home point has been updated. Please check it on the map.
Okay, guys, so there you go. We had a bit of fun there. Apologies about the lighting. The sun's kind of going down. We got a bit carried away, to be honest. We were just messing around for ages, weren't we? There was some rough and tumble, but this bullet did really well, don't you think, mate?
Definitely.
Definitely. We got through quite a few tanks of fuel, so on and so forth. But let's talk a little bit. Let's talk a bit more about the reason why we're here. So let's talk a bit more about this drone. So, I guess my initial impressions is just how tactile it is. So it's got different modes that you can actually fly it in, from like kind of cinematic modes to sport modes. And I had it in sport, so obviously that uses a bit more battery, but it's still quite good, isn't it? The battery life. I mean, what are you saying? I reckon we probably got a good 20, 25 minutes per battery.
At least.
Yeah, at least that. So it was good. And that was in sport mode, so that worked quite well. And ultimately, it was really, really tactile, like I say, really good at changing direction, quite easy to control, so on and so forth. What were you most impressed by?
Probably the gimbal, to be fair.
Yes.
That's how smooth it is.
Yeah, the stabilization. Hopefully you guys picked up. That's a really good point, actually. Hopefully you guys picked it up in the video. So, yeah, the gimbal camera, which actually, weirdly enough, is actually a kind of a cousin to the camera I actually shoot the YouTube videos on. So I use a DJI Pocket 2, which is a 4K gimbal camera, which I think is great. It's yeah, as you'll have seen, Alf, this is a similar gimbal to what's actually on that camera. And yeah, you are right. The stabilization of the video for what is essentially still really an entry-level drone is really good. So yeah, definitely recommended, I think, for just kind of casual photography, videography whilst using a drone. I guess you could probably use it for a little bit of commercial use as well. The important thing to note is we're in the UK here, so we did all the right things. We've got the right license and operator license to be able to use this. It is quite important when you're using a drone, especially if you choose to use it for commercial use, that you look at your local laws to make sure you're doing the right thing. Actually, something I did note on this is that because where we are at the moment, we're not that far from a military base. We're not like right on its doorstep, you know, it's a good few miles away, but it alerted me before I took off that there was a military base, because you can't fly over them. Obviously, DJI have that agreement to make sure you can't go in certain places, things like airports. You saw on the news last year, wasn't there? There was loads of stuff on the news about people driving drones or flying drones near airports. So that sort of stuff's out of bounds, military bases. You should just be kind of conscious of that. And I guess the other thing that was quite good is that when the battery was getting low, when it had very first taken off, it used its GPS position to kind of track where it was, didn't it?
Yeah.
And then when the battery was getting low, it kind of gives you a warning of that. And then when you really push it close, it will give you a 10-second warning to say it's going to return to home. And then it will elevate to make sure it's going over trees and stuff like that and head back to where it took off from to land. So I think that's quite cool. That's quite clever. The range is decent. Obviously, we are out here in an open space, so you kind of expect the range to be the best it can be in this kind of environment. I can imagine if you're around kind of a built-up area and stuff, it wouldn't be quite as long. But yeah, I mean, I don't know about you, Alf. It's a kind of a first impressions video. So my first impressions is this is fantastic, and I would definitely push people towards that kind of extended range pack, that extra flight pack by having those extra batteries. What about you, Alf? If somebody said to you about a drone and they had, you know, £300-400 to spend, would you recommend it?
Yeah, all day.
I think the thing is, look, you know, we've both had drones before, haven't we? But they've been, I don't know how you describe them, they're kind of more toys rather than a professional drone or a proper drone. And I really felt the difference between this and them. What about you?
Yes, definitely.
I think it's a huge change. So yeah, look, guys, if you've got any questions at all about this drone, or actually if you've got any questions that Alfie might be able to answer about the HPI Bullet MT, which I think did really well. It took some rough and tumble, but it survived, which is good. Then by all means, stick it in the comment section below. We'll answer them. We'll answer them whenever we can. Other than that, if you want to support the channel, like I said, there is an affiliate link where you can pick up this from Amazon, and we get a bit of a kickback if you do it. Now's the time to do it if you want to, because there is a discount on it at the moment, which is quite substantial. You can also support us by heading over to thatrandomgeekyguy.com and picking up one of the Stealth Traces t-shirts. I don't have it on me today because I've got a hoodie on to keep warm because we're out here and about. It might look nice and sunny, but it's still a little bit chilly. But yeah, you can pick up a t-shirt, some of the merch to support the channel so we can do other content like this. Other than that, thank you very much for heading by. Don't forget to check out Alfie's YouTube channel. I will link that in the video description below, so give him a sub, guys. Give us a thumbs up if you like this video, thumbs down if you didn't, and we will see you the next time we're in front of you. Take care.
Bye.